Denton Independent School District is pleased to offer access to a computer network for file sharing, printing, electronic mail, and the Internet. With this opportunity brings the responsibility of acceptable use. The Acceptable Use Policy, or AUP, contains policies and guidelines in using the technology offered to you. Many of these policies come from the Board Policy Manual of Denton ISD. It's important that users read and understand the Denton Independent School District's Acceptable Use Policy. Although we will only touch upon some of these items today, you are responsible for all items in the AUP. Both the AUP and the Board Policy Manual can be found on the Denton ISD website. The AUP can be found within the Employee Handbook, located on the Human Resources webpage. The Board Policy Manual can be found on the School Board website and by clicking on District Policy Online. Inappropriate use of the district's technology resources may result in suspension or revocation of those privileges, as well as other disciplinary or legal actions. Please contact your campus administrator, direct supervisor, or the Instructional Technology Department if you need help in understanding any aspect of the Acceptable Use Policy. Any dispute involving the Acceptable Use Policy will be settled at the discretion of the campus or district administrator. Always at the top of the list for acceptable use is your network login information. Your login gives you access to student and district information that is private by laws such as FERPA. It is your responsibility to keep your login information secure and private. Don't give out your network credentials to anyone, including substitutes, fellow teachers, administrators, students, or parents. Even though some limited personal use is permitted, the district account is to be used primarily for instructional and administrative purposes. Demonstrate responsible use to your students and avoid texting, checking your personal Facebook, or personal email during class time. You are a role model for all students of Denton ISD. You are responsible for your public conduct even when you are not acting as a district employee. Employees will be held to the same professional standards in their personal use of electronic media as they are for any other public conduct. Don't mix your personal accounts with those of your students. Denton ISD is committed to aiding students and staff with 21st century learning opportunities. Staff may bring their own technology device for instructional purposes. Likewise, with administrator and classroom teacher approval, all Denton ISD students may bring their own device for research, creating student-authored projects, and collaboration. All staff and students who bring their own device will be able to access the DISD Pub wireless network. This network is filtered on the student level, and users will not be able to access any network drive or printers. While students can bring their own device, it is not the responsibility of any Denton ISD staff member to troubleshoot technical issues the student may encounter with their device. Students should take care of issues by referencing their device user manual. Issues such as theft, vandalism, bullying, accessing inappropriate content should be treated as violations of the Student Code of Conduct and be referred to campus administrators. Denton ISD is not responsible for lost, stolen, or damaged devices. For assistance in incorporating student devices into your existing curriculum, please contact the Denton ISD Instructional Technology Department. Instructional uses of social media with students can provide opportunities for learning, connecting, and engagement if used correctly and responsibly. Some guidelines for use are: read and follow all district policies. Read and follow the terms of use for all sites. For example, if the site says you must be 13 to use, then it should not be used with students under 13. Check that privacy settings protect students. Do not share personal information such as personal addresses, telephone numbers, pictures, or video. Instruct students on how to use the site for educational purposes. Do not use last names when setting up student accounts. Do not allow non-district users to participate on the instructional site without administrative approval. Invite administrators access to the site. Monitor student use of the site. And if you decide to discontinue use of the site, delete it. For ideas and assistance in incorporating social media into your curriculum, please contact the Denton ISD Instructional Technology Department. Copyright laws are important because there are limitations that you must know so that you can make the right decisions when copying or using protected material in the classroom. So what are some things educators can do with copyrighted material? Even Disney may be used in the classroom if it relates directly to the curriculum as stated in your lesson plans. It must be something that you are currently teaching, not have taught in the past or will teach in the future. A portion or clip to illustrate your point is always a better choice than the entire work. A documentary made for educational use is a better choice than something produced primarily for entertainment. District subscriptions such as databases and streaming media are licensed and available for your use. What can't educators do? Educators can't digitize or copy something just to save money. If it's available in the format you need, you must purchase it. Convert something digital for an online class. If it is available in digital format, you must purchase it in digital format. If it is not, you must write for permission to digitize any material, including your textbook. Changing the format from one form to another, such as a VHS tape, changed or formatted into a DVD, show anything for entertainment or just to keep your students busy. Ask a campus librarian or contact the Department of Library Services if you have any questions or need clarification on copyright and fair use.